She smiled at him, touched his hand across the table, and said softly, "I'll be right back." He watched her walk toward the hallway. That was the last time anyone ever saw her. No fight, no scream, no goodbye. She just never came back. It was February 14th. The restaurant was glowing in red and gold light. Soft music filled the air. Every table had roses. Every couple looked happy. He had planned everything carefully, reserved the table near the window, bought her favorite dessert, wrapped a small silver bracelet in red paper. They had been dating 6 months, long enough to feel comfortable, short enough to still feel exciting. She looked beautiful that night, laughing, smiling, playing with her hair the way she always did when she was nervous. But he did not notice that part. Not yet. Halfway through dinner, her phone vibrated. Just once. She glanced at it. Her smile faded for half a second. He saw it. "Everything okay?" he asked. She looked back up quickly, too quickly. "Yeah," she said. "It is nothing." But she turned the phone face down and did not touch it again. 10 minutes later, she stood up. "I am just going to the restroom." She leaned down, kissed his cheek, and walked toward the hallway. He remembers the sound of her heels against the floor. Click, click, click. Then silence. 5 minutes passed. He smiled at his phone, scrolled mindlessly. 10 minutes. He checked the hallway. Still nothing. 15 minutes. The candle between them had almost melted. He sent a text. "Hey, you okay?" Delivered. No reply. He tried calling. It rang twice, then went straight to voicemail. That is when his stomach tightened. He stood up, walked toward the restroom hallway. It felt colder there, quieter. He knocked gently. No response. A female staff member checked inside. Empty. No one was there. He felt something shift inside his chest, something heavy. The manager pulled up security footage. They saw her clearly. She walked down the hallway, calm, normal. She reached the corner near the restroom entrance, and then she stepped slightly out of frame. The next camera should have caught her, but it did not. There was no footage of her entering the restroom, no footage of her leaving, no back exit, no emergency door, just walls, solid walls. Her phone was discovered 30 minutes later. Inside the restroom sink, screen cracked, still unlocked. There was one unread message from an unknown number. It said, "You should not have come tonight." Timestamp 8:43 p.m., the exact moment she stood up. When police questioned him later, he admitted something. Earlier that evening, before dinner, she had seemed distracted. She checked over her shoulder twice while walking in. He asked her why. She said, "I just feel like someone's watching." He laughed at the time. He does not laugh about it anymore. 3 days later, something new appeared. A photo was sent to her phone from the same unknown number. The police traced it. Untraceable. The image showed a dimly lit room, a single red candle burning, and in the corner, a silver bracelet. The same bracelet he had brought to dinner, the one still sitting on the restaurant table, unopened. He still goes back every February 14th. Same restaurant, same table, same order. He places the bracelet on the table and waits. Because sometimes the worst part is not knowing what happened. It is knowing you were there and still couldn't stop it. And somewhere, someone sent that message. You should not have come tonight. The question is, who was it meant for? Her or him? What do you think really happened that night? And if you saw that message,